Next up, we are thrilled to invite to the PubTalk stage Ben Moreno, founder of TAG. Ben is a seasoned executive with over 25 years of experience in the corporate sector, renowned for his strategic vision, innovative thinking, and exceptional leadership. Ben is an alumnus of Stanford University's D.school design thinking program and a serial entrepreneur. He previously founded Qambio, a precursor to GoFundMe and Kickstarter. He also helped launch Chulamama, a high-end retail site, NBS Studio, an innovative interior design firm, and co-founded Ekko, a startup aimed at redefining medical care. Please help me welcome Ben to the stage.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Well, with that introduction, and I need the clicker, I think I'll skip through all these accomplishments. Qambio, my name is Ben Moreno, and I am the founder of TAG, a fitness startup that's revolutionizing fitness through social play. In 2004, I founded Qambio, as was mentioned, a startup that was a crowdfunding website, precursor to GoFundMe and Kickstarter. I joined Chulamama a few years later as a startup to launch a fashion retail site that had an online presence and brick and mortar presence across New England. And then maybe you saw some of the billboards that we had across Central Oregon for Ekko, a medical services company that delivered primary care, urgent care, and after-hours care directly to your home. As mentioned, I brought together Stanford University and Fair ISIS Corporation to build the first predictive analytics engine of its kind to detect fraud before it started. I raised $1.5 million for that project, and today it is a successfully commercially viable product sold under the moniker of Falcon Navigator. So why do I mention that? It's not to impress you, but rather to impress upon you the passion that I have for ideas that change the human experience. And these ideas today extend into fitness. So what are we trying to solve for? Well, the traditional current fitness experience is failing us. It's failing you, it's failing me. And you don't have to believe me, the stats bear this out. 40% of the people in this room find working out and going to a traditional gym boring. It's repetitive. It's a lonely task. 50% of us don't have the motivation to actually do it on a daily basis. And 67% of most gym memberships go unused, which means, well, that's the reason why most of the gyms are wanting to get your money up front so that they have immediate cash flow. And according to the CDC, 70% of the folks that work out or that go to their gym aren't getting enough exercise, which means you're not putting in enough effort to actually view and experience the benefits of exercising and being fit. So it's no wonder that failing health continues to grow year over year. Over the past 5 years, cardiovascular disease, unhappiness, psychological distress as defined by the Pew Center, which includes depression, anxiety, and loneliness, continue to increase. And 50% of adults today experience muscle, bone, ligament, and or other joint problems. So what's the solution? The solution is a better fitness experience, an experience that is fun, that's exciting, that's motivating, that's incentivized. And we at TAG believe we provide that experience. We facilitate a simple game of tag or chase or catch me if you can, if you will. We inject fun into exercise. Remember fun when you were a kid and you were running in your backyard or running at the park and your friends were trying to catch you and you're playing a game of chase and you were getting exercise and staying fit, but didn't realize it, didn't have to think about it. It was a rote, repetitive exercise. That's what TAG facilitates. We provide individuals at all fitness levels who will run and chase you to catch you before you reach your destination. These aren't avatars in cyberspace. These are actual individuals who are also trying to get fit, who are trying to maintain their fitness or increase their endurance or stamina levels, and they will chase you and run after you before you reach your destination. And all of this is delivered through an app that will plot out new and exotic routes and destinations to keep it fresh and exciting and challenging. Our app will match I'm sorry, our app will match, whoops, sorry. Oh, I'm going backwards. Oh, there's no back button. All right, sorry about that. Here we go. Through our app, you can choose to be a chaser or a runner and or run for a social reason with groups, individuals that you've brought onto the app or new people that you're meeting socially to run with. You can pick a head start, and somebody will run after you to try and catch you before you reach your destination. We incentivize these runs so that you're accruing credits for participation, for finishing your run, for tagging someone before they reach their run. Our technology will make sure that you are awarded credits for accepting a challenge, for finishing a run, for tagging someone before they complete their run. These credits are redeemable at local stores and businesses and national stores and businesses for merchandise, for the free cup of coffee, a beer, that Louis Vuitton bag you've always wanted to add to your ever-growing collection. And so why is tag better? Well, simply put, we believe it is a better approach. We gamify fitness. We're turning it into an experience where you're experiencing new routes, challenging routes. You're experiencing this symbiotic relationship between yourself and somebody else that wants to get better, wants to increase their speed or their distance. And we're incentivizing those runs so that you can be successful in this new fitness experience. It's collaborative fitness. Our AI training and support will make sure that you're being coached on a daily basis and give you not just positive feedback, but also provide a training program that gets you to finish more destinations, that gets you to complete more tags. The more that you get involved with our app and accept challenges, the more credits that you accrue and the more credits that you can redeem for goods or services. So how far along are we? Well, we've developed the wireframes. We've done some of the app design. I've got a team in India that's waiting to do some of the coding. We have an advisory group, and we have a launch date for our first MVP sometime in September. Our advisory group is a really great group of experienced individuals. Mark Gonski has his own medical practice here. He can attest to the advantages of having social fitness as part of your training regimen for well-being. Lucas Albert pretty much wrote the Bible on trail running here in Central Oregon. Look him up on Amazon. It's a great resource. And Nate Helmick is really the expert on all things fitness, having trained individuals from childhood all the way up to Olympic development and professional development and ultra athletes. And he's senior content manager at FeetFleet. These individuals provide the critical thinking and the advice to help refine and define this idea further. So what's our target market? You know this, it's very significant, it's very large. Our total addressable market is $45 billion, and it's only those that spend that is related to gym memberships. It doesn't include the purchase of fitness equipment or fitness gear or other workout programs. If you take that target market and you come down a level, you see that 67% of memberships don't get used. That's really the individuals that we want to go after. These are individuals that want to work out, are paying for a membership, don't use it because they find the whole experience rote, repetitive, boring, lonely, maybe intimidating when they go to the gym. On average, your serviceable obtainable market sum is anywhere between 1% to 5% for a startup. We're saying that it'll be 0.1%, very conservative, to try to go after those gym memberships that aren't being used, and around $31 million. So my final slide, my ask, is we need builders, we need participants. I'm a big believer that in any organization, you have either builders or maintainers. And startups need builders. They need individuals that have the passion, the vision, the drive to help bring this forward and make it a reality. I'm looking for a co-founder. I'm looking for a chief marketing officer to help us develop some of the Chase events that we're going to launch in 5 metropolitan cities: San Francisco, Los Angeles, Miami, New York, and Chicago. And I'm looking for a Chief Technology Officer to help me manage the development for the team that's out in India. And if you'd like to be part of the design thinking prototype that we're going to hold over 3 days, where we'll have 3 Chase events out there, you can be a participant and choose to be a runner or a chaser or vice versa. My name is Ben, and I'm the founder of TAG. Thank you for your time.
Want to do some Q&A?
Sure.
Well, thanks, Ben. This was such a fun pitch. I think you're really smart, because like the only way that I'm going to run is if someone's chasing me. So I think you really nailed it there.
That was the genesis of the idea initially. Yeah.
So could we use this for people who prefer to walk?
Yeah, so we've talked about individuals that can't run and providing walk challenges, and even introduce other categories like cycling, mountain biking, swimming, et cetera.
And I wonder too, because like I'm really concerned right now with picking up some extra healthy skeletal muscle, and so could this like application at some point go into the weight room at Juniper, and you're like competitively lifting weights against
absolutely.
Other guy on the thing? I'm gonna get it, like 12 reps.
Absolutely. I've talked to owners of judo studios who you would like to use it to find mates that they can roll on a mat with, and so there's various applications for it.
I feel like it's going to turn into like the best dating app that wasn't meant to be, but we can hope. We can hope. Yes, a question in the back.
Yeah, so I work in orthopedics and orthopedic products.
Bless you.
So like total joints. So for like a physical therapy or so, is there a market or an avenue, because these people aren't, they're walkers at first, but is there a way, I know you look at like the health benefits, but I know, surgeons and physical therapists would love that way that they could help track or gamify the rehabilitation.
Bless you. Yeah, so he's in orthopedics, and he wants to know if there's a way to like gamify people who you're looking for joint health, you're starting as a walker, you're moving into running. How do you see like other applications in the more kind of physical therapy realm for this?
Absolutely. I haven't thought of that specifically, but yes, it could be used as a training physical therapy guide for individuals that are trying to get back to health or play sports. And there's obviously various applications for it, for high school teams, college teams that want to train and get better, and just individuals that are trying to get back out there.
Yeah, it seems like it would be great for team sports training programs, and brings a lot of fun in too. So yes, question right here.
So
yes.
That application, would you have to use it through a phone device, or would you be able to translate that to your Apple Watch, say like for competitive runners, or we use like things like Garmin's?
This is a great question.
For kayaks or paddleboards or swimming, it's kind of hard to be able to use a phone for that. So
yeah. So do you have plans to make it possible for people to use like their smartwatches, their Garmin's, instead of relying on a phone to?
Yes, absolutely. That's a must. And we've talked to a couple of companies that develop wearables that we want to sync up with, and there's many other apps that would make sense for us to support. So yes.
Okay, I have one more question. So have you done it? Has someone chased you, or how'd that go?
So funny enough, one of the guarantees that we have is if you give us 2 weeks, on your third week, you will be running at least 20 minutes nonstop. And this is for individuals that haven't run before. So I'm working with an individual right now that smoked most of his life, has drank quite a bit most of his life, hasn't done a lot of exercise. And in 2 weeks, he was running 20 minutes, almost 25 minutes nonstop. And this is after decades of not running. There's a woman that I'm working with as well who, after 3 weeks, has been running for almost an hour nonstop. Again, an individual that hasn't been doing a lot of physical exercise. So the approach is very supportive with the AI, looking at your performance, looking at your speed, your distance. It's giving you tag challenges for you to jump in so that you're constantly getting better and incentivizing that along the way, but looking at your performance to make sure that you're increasing in fitness level.
Well, this is just so cool and so much fun, and I appreciate it because I think we all need to be having a little more fun. So I know you have more questions for Ben, but I'm going to have you connect with him after the program, and I hope that you'll come check back in with us and let us know how it's going. This was awesome.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks, everyone.